Alright, I think I'm about ready to start here. I've been fighting with the YouTube live thing for a little while now, trying to figure out how to get it working properly, because it's been a hot second since I used it. So, I swear I set up the game capture before starting this. Like, that was one of the things I made sure specifically to do, but I guess it didn't keep it saved. But now there's a game. Isn't that amazing? I still haven't put stuff away after, like, the Halloween stream. That's why I still have the Proton pack back there, but oh well here. So, the Planet Coaster 1 playthrough, if that's what you want to call it, didn't really have, like, a start and finish point. I appreciate the follow there, Game Fun. Game Fum, I should say, not fun. I gotta be careful there. I initially did a little bit of streaming it on Twitch, just here and there when I felt like it, and with the later on, I ended up, I don't know how it words, I'm sorry. Later on, when I decided to, like, cover it properly, I was like, hey, this isn't really a series that cuts up into parts all that well. Let's just go ahead and do it as, like, actual YouTube streams. So I started doing that, and for a brief period, I would alternate between, like, doing Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo, and then Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo, and I had it as, like, a weekly schedule. That didn't go on for, like, a super long time, but it was going on for a while, and I'm pretty sure that most of my Planet Coaster content on the YouTube channel is still YouTube streamed content. So I was like, you know, it's been a long time since doing a YouTube stream. I believe the last one was May 2022, so I was like, hey, let's go ahead and do a YouTube stream, because that's what I did before for this series. Let's keep it consistent, and it's been a while since doing that, so let's have a YouTube stream going again. But one new development that happened since the last time I streamed to YouTube is Twitch affiliates are now allowed to stream to both platforms at once. There used to be a 24-hour exclusivity for Twitch, where it's like your content had to remain exclusive on Twitch for at least 24 hours, so you can't simultaneously stream, and you can't export your VODs, like, immediately. You're supposed to wait for 24 hours. But they've since removed that. Affiliates are now allowed to simultaneously stream. I know that some content creators, like, simultaneously stream to multiple platforms. I've never done that before, and I don't think that it would ever be, like, a regular thing that I do. But, again, because I did Planet Coaster 1 on YouTube anyway, and because I usually stream on Twitch, it's like, oh, why don't I just stream to both? Why don't I just try it out? So that's my idea behind this, with, like, simultaneously streaming for the first time. So we'll see what happens with this new video game here, Planet Coaster 2. Also, if you hear, like, a whole bunch of noises, because of, like, basement renovations going on right next to here, but, like, I still wanted to cover this game on the day that it came out. So, yeah, there might be a lot of background noise. But yeah, hello, Game Fum. How's it going today? But yeah, Chum is Fum catchphrase made by Patrick Star. Yeah, this is what I'll think of there as well. But yeah, sounds like a paid what with, like, the simultaneous streaming. I had to figure out how to get, like, a plugin working. Which, is my Display Capture 2 gonna show the right Display Capture 2? Device not connected or not available. And I see that there's that Christy Nerd. I almost said CJ, but I remember that is that Christy Nerd now saying Coaster Moment in the... Is my YouTube chat not set up? I set it up to, like, appear under here, in addition to the Twitch chat that appears over there. Am I... Hold on. Maybe things don't work after all. I swear I took a bunch of time to make sure that this was working yesterday, and it just refuses to now, and I don't know why. Let's see here. Do I have my stream elements overlays in a bookmark? But yeah, the plan for the theme park, we're gonna place the scenario mode or the career mode and see what happens here. Let's edit the YouTube playthrough, chat. Is it just you, or does the YouTube stream lag more than Twitch? I'm getting an error from it that says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. So, I know that my primary one is Twitch here. Do I have multiple Asus monitors? I do, apparently. Here, let's see. Let's take a guess that's this Asus monitor. Nope, I guessed wrong. Let's take a guess that it's this other Asus monitor. Yeah, this here. I put in this plugin to make it so that, like, in settings, the primary thing that I still have set up is Twitch. Like, that's my main thing here. But it just simultaneously sends to another thing. So if this doesn't work well, I could always try, like, some sort of simul-stream hosting thing. Like, this is a bit of an experiment as well, because I'm pretty sure, like, my computer is just sending it to two different places rather than sending it to one place that splits it like some simul-stream things would be there. But yeah, her name is actually GameFun124. I had to switch the N to an M because Twitch wouldn't let you use GameFun for some reason. Oh, that's unfortunate there. Well, GameFun it is in that case. I do have this YouTube chat source set up here. Hold on, let's see here. So if I go to YouTube chat, make sure that's set to this URL, and then I just put like test in the YouTube chat. Oh, that's not showing up. That's not showing up here, is it? Why? I spent so many hours bashing my head against this yesterday. Also, I'm still recovering a little bit from the 24-hour Cherry Stream 11 this past weekend. That was a little bit taxing on me. Well, at least because YouTube is the place that it'll ultimately be stored. Anyone on the YouTube side of things can see like the Twitch chat on screen, and then the YouTube chat in like the actual chat box, I guess. But anyone watching this on Twitch is gonna be like, what the heck is happening with the YouTube chat? Why is that Harmonia dude just like talking to himself? I did also start replacing my Streamlabs chat sources with Stream Elements chat sources because they have like a chat shadow built in. So no longer should like the chat shadow stuff be bugging out when I turn the chat on and off. And I wasn't sure what font to set it to. I set it to, I believe it's called Facciaro, or whatever the weird name of the font is. That's why it looks different. It's the font that's used in Fire Emblem Fates in the text of that game, because I thought it looked kind of nice. But yeah, we put a crop tab of the YouTube chat on the side. We could, but it would permanently block like a part of the screen. Whereas it'd be nice if like the chat messages themselves like always appeared. I mean, I could always chroma key out. No, I couldn't chroma key out the background because like the chat messages wouldn't exactly disappear after X amount of time. Settings, position and style, text settings, nope. Well, it wouldn't be this. Well, I did not make any changes to this overlay here. Yeah, this is clearly set to my YouTube channel, YouTube playthrough chat. You know what I could do? I could make another one, like, literally right now. Yeah, 1080p. Let's add your stream's chat in real time. Do not show messages permanently. Oh, this one is showing up here. Messages are delayed by 2 seconds. Theme, custom. Yeah, let's go ahead and set the size, position, style, and size to 400 by 600. As I typically do, and then set it to completely white text, custom font family, and then whatever. I guess this one's gonna be Arial for now, and I can set it to something different later. I'm gonna call this source YouTube chat fixed is what I'm gonna call it, and I'm going to set a text shadow so that you can clearly see it on a white background. Is my plan. So then I'm gonna save that, and I'm gonna copy the URL. Yeah, I might have to figure something else out in the future for like simultaneously streaming. I see on my little preview that there's a decent bit of buffering on the YouTube side of things. If I replace the URL with that one here, and then, yeah, look, now you can see things. I don't know why that's the case. I also don't know why my name is yellow. That's gross. But I want my name to be yellow. Anyway, I think things are working now. So if I just write another test in the YouTube chat, well, it's a little bit delayed. Please show up. Uh-oh, that's not showing up. I wrote, oh, there it is, another test. It's just like super delayed. Huh, okay, well, if you just want like the closer to real-time experience, I guess like Twitch is the better side to be, but YouTube works too as an option, I guess. Just like a full minute ahead or so, jeez. I know when I've streamed on YouTube in the past, I had it set to like ultra low latency, and then people were commenting about like how near real time it was. But I guess if I'm primarily streaming to Twitch, and then YouTube is basically like the secondary thing that my computer is streaming to, that's not exactly great. Maybe I can figure out some other restreaming thing in the future, because this is not great there. An incredible delay, but it's popping up. At least it's there. But yeah, is it sad that you have Roller Coaster Tycoon World Deluxe in your Steam account? So do I. We can be sad together. So this just released today, and I figured let's just go ahead and try the campaign here. First drop, start your Planet Coaster 2 adventure. Sure, actually wait, before I do that, one thing that I know is a thing here was the avatar editor, and I started tinkering around with it a little bit, and then I was like, wait a second, maybe I should do it on stream and show like what the options of this are. Like, how closely can I actually make a dude that looks like me? Yeah, I'm a skinny dudo. Why is his beard blonde, but his hair here brown? Nope, that's not me. I need to find a way to make as close to me as I can. Bear with me.
Oh.
Yeah, like the deeper kind of voices, like what I have.
Heyo.
Maybe I've gone too far. Alright, go back then. Haha! Something like that? Something like that? Time for some fun. Time to make the ugliest character imaginable. No, imagine. I don't know. Whoa, that's like super pale. Why'd my hair become blue? Like, how did that happen? Okay, so these are just like head shapes, I guess. Chaos. I'm saying control in the YouTube chat. Oh, but yeah, now it's gonna appear there a second later. I'm pretty sure I set the text to like the same size across them. Did I not? What did I have the text size set to in the Twitch chat? No, I'm pretty sure I have them set to like the same as 20. I don't know why it's different here. So maybe I shouldn't set the text shadow as far apart. Maybe do 2, 2, 2. Whoops. What am I doing? Something like this and save, and it'll be a little bit clearer, maybe, or something. I don't know. I don't know. Something like that. Are you kidding me? Are these the... I swear there was more options in this in Planet Coaster 1. I could have sworn. Okay, at least there's more than 2 colors. RCT 1, 2, 3 Platinum, which you bought before Atari moved to RCT Classic in your Steam account. Nice, nice. Yeah, I have Platinum as well, that luckily I was able to snag there. And Complete Edition from when Frontier published it. But one update to the story of Roller Coaster Tycoon since the last time I would have covered any of this stuff, apart from like the 24-hour cherry stream this past weekend where I didn't really mention it, was the fact that Frontier sold RCT3 back to Atari after fighting so hard to get it, which is really sad because apparently Frontier's been hurting for cash a bit lately. Are you kidding me? Are these the only hair options for the dude? Hold on. Does it change for, what is it here? Is there not a scroll thing? Am I dumb? Oh, wait, no, that's the head. Hold on. I could have sworn I saw that there was more options earlier. Well, not that I saw there was more options earlier. I thought that, like, the default person that it gave me had, like, different hair. Is what I thought. Hold on. If I click randomize... Those are really the only hair options? Like, what? None of these options are remotely close to my hair. Hold on, out of curiosity, if I boot up, like, Planet Coaster 1 right now, if I can get both going at once, I swear there was more options in that game. Hold on, where do I have it in my Steam library? I guess I could just search for it. Yeah, let's run Planet Coaster at the same time as Planet Coaster 2. Drawbacks, you lack access to these cool emotes outside of Twitch. That'd be true. Benefits of having it on YouTube, you're signing in on your main account. But yeah, drawbacks, lack access to these cool emotes outside of Twitch. There are a decent few member emotes on the YouTube side of things, but definitely not as much as, like, subscriber emotes on Twitch. And there isn't things like subscriber emotes on YouTube like there is follower emotes on Twitch. But yeah, and hello Delta Thingy. Yeah, it's a little bit of a mess with the states right now. But hopefully the video game here will be a nice distraction from things at least. Alright, LG monitor. Hold on. And hopefully it's able to contribute there in some small way. Edit avatar. What does my avatar look like in this game? Like, I would have designed it, like, forever ago, back when this first came out. But look at, like, the hair options in Planet Coaster 1. Like, it's not exactly a super fleshed out, amazing repertoire of options in a character creator by any means. Like, it still kind of sucks. But how do we downgrade? Didn't Planet Coaster 1 come out in 2016, I believe it was? So 8 years ago? So 8 years have passed and we just downgrade? Are you kidding me? Alright, let's back out of Planet Coaster 1. Alright, well, we're not exactly off to a great start here. Yeah, we shall see what happens here. Did that reset like the other stuff I did? It totally did. I don't... I think I was on 8. I don't remember. And I think I selected that. Like, what? Oh, that's because it's the head. You should have gone for the head. But yeah, stripping out older content to give it back as DLC. I have noticed that Frontier has done a little bit more of the who could do such a thing. That's right. Frontier has adopted a little bit more of the scummy business practices. What with the there being like pre-order bonuses to this game, and there's a deluxe edition where if you get the deluxe edition, then you just get like a handful more rides that you don't in like the standard edition. I think that's what I bought because I always showcase like the most expensive edition of any game on the channel, just to be like, hey, is this something that's worth it? Let's delve into it and find out. Which, like, it really sucks to see Frontier doing that. At the same time, I can kind of understand why they're doing it, considering they've been hurting for cash so much that they sold RCT3 back to Atari. So, like, what hair option do I do then? These all suck. None of these would be what I'd ever realistically have my hair. Wait, out of curiosity, if I, would this change things? It does change things. What? Maybe that's where the other hair options are. What the heck? You can only have curly hair if you're a kid? What is this? Hold on. Oh, so that's where the long hair options are. Whoops, that's ahead. So this is like the only long hair option, is if you are a teenage girl. Yeah, you lose the right to that as an adult. Why? For what reason? For what purpose? I don't understand. I am genuinely so confused. Like, I feel like in terms of customization in video games, the thing that's personally, like, most important to me is the hair options. I quite like my long hair, I will say. Like, I usually have it tied back during streams. I have it down during this stream, and it would have been really cool if there was hair options like that. But I do have it tied back most of the time. When I do, it's usually not like that. I usually have it, like, low down, hanging out at the bottom, not, like, up here or anything like that. But that's, like, closest to my hair. Man, this sucks. But yeah, I never played Planet Coaster before. It's pretty fun. But also Planet Coaster 1 had a little bit of a bad DLC situation where it's like, oh yeah, this handful of scenery items, DLC. This handful of scenery items, DLC. This handful of scenery items, DLC. So we'll see if that happens with this game. I just stick with the voice I had selected before there. This one, Animal Crossing did it. They gave it for free the first time that the event popped around. What, for like extra customization items? I don't know, man. Sure, this will be my character, I guess. Because I can't get the hair that I want as a dude. So sucks to suck, man. Like, I don't like this character creator, I'm gonna be honest. Sure, I don't know, I don't care. Like, I don't think I'm gonna pay that much thought to this character creator now, because, like, it's... What, I can't? Oh, that would have been so good. Just out of curiosity. Wait. It's only if you're adult shape one. What's more important? The beard or the hair? Because I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be keeping my beard. But like, lack of choice already, what a great start. Yeah, like just keep the options open for everything. One of my favorite things in like character creators in video games is when options aren't gender locked. But I guess we're not getting that here. Hair is more marketable? Whoops. This'll look better on a thumbnail or something. I don't know. Oh god. Gross. That's... Whoa, my goodness. I just became Gear 5 Luffy. That affects the hair there? Color? Is that... Oh, that's the shirt underneath. That's cool, at least. Yeah, I don't know. Also, out of curiosity, if I go back to this... His hair's green now. He now has moss hair. Is the case. Let's give it a bit of a chance. Don't listen to that meat. Like, what? How did that happen? Where was that hoodie I was on before? I think it was this one. Here. And then, like, I don't know. What? The shirt affects the hair. Wait, whatever shirt is on is the hair? There isn't... Oh, but, like, what? Why do you set it here and then it, like, resets it? When, oh god, what was it before? Here, what about, like, something like that-ish? I don't know. I don't know what I've done. What have I done? There, something like that, I guess. I don't know. Where's this pink? Oh, that was the that. Okay. I mean, how about a dark blue or something? Planet Coaster, the one you didn't like? I never disliked Planet Coaster 1. There are things that I didn't like about it. But generally I like the game. And hello, John Wildcat. I know I should have said that before, but whoops. Hold on. And what's the oh, I don't know what the pink there was. What's this brown? Oh, that's the that. I can do something like that and it looks like one of my old hoodies or something. I don't know. I don't care. What's this light blue? Oh, that's the those. I can just do something like that or like sure, I don't know, pattern? What's the point of giving me the menu if there's nothing in it? What are these? No. No thanks. Sure, something like that. I don't know. It's kind of like Enharmonia pants except all torn. What's the purple? Where is this? Is that on the shoes? Sure, we're getting end-looking shoes. Or something like that. I don't know. Where's this at? Whoa, what the heck even? Sure, I don't know. But that just deletes the hair. How's it going, Cam? But yeah, I'm gonna say that Animal Crossing Humans on GameCube and 64 for Japan probably has more customization than these clowns. How's the dual stream going? We're lagging a decent bit on YouTube. I might need to figure out like a better way to do it in the future if I keep on doing this. It just deletes hair and you go bald the moment you put on a hat. What game is it that was buggy as hell then? Roller Coaster Tycoon World? Probably. You have one option of glasses and their hearts. Oh, you can shoot. I don't care. Honestly. There, that's a character I made, I guess. Also, apparently there's a newsletter. Sign up for a reward. Ah, yes, my country of residence is the Czech Republic. That's me. I'm good here. Alright, let's try career mode. Yeah, this is the Planet series is made by the same company that actually made Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Atari was the publisher, and Frontier were the ones that made Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. And Frontier went on to make their own legally distinct games of, like, Planet Coaster, whereas Atari, the publishers and owners of the name Roller Coaster Tycoon, kept on making Roller Coaster Tycoon games that were really not that great. I think that you can see them, like, wandering around the park. We'll see if we can spot the chick that I just made there, I guess. Start your Planet Coaster 2 adventure. Sure, first drop. Oh, okay, so there's a couple things here. It shows where on the planet they are. That's kind of cool. Ah, gross. We're starting in the UK. I mean, keys to the coaster. It's a great big planet of potential parks out there. But you'll need to go through Coaster Coast's induction first. Induction? I thought that would have said, like, introduction. Like, it's been a while since I've seen induction used in context like this, but, I suppose it makes sense. Please keep your arms and legs inside this coaster of an onboarding... Inside this coaster of an onboarding at all times and strap in for some lessons in park management. Difficulty settings. Oh. I'll fill the custom options with the set difficulty. Warning, changes option will overwrite any change you made to the below custom options. Oh. Affects the base amount of how much guests will be happy to pay for rides. Higher difficulties lower what guests consider a fair price. When you take out a loan, you'll need to pay back more than you take out over time. This setting affects how much more you'll need to repay. Higher difficulties increases the total amount you need to repay. How much new park areas cost. Higher difficulties will increase the price of new park areas. When you demolish objects, rides, or other items in your park, you're refunded a percentage of the item's cost. On lower difficulties, you will be refunded the full cost of the item, but that will be reduced on higher difficulties. Starting cash. How much cash you start at the park with? At lower difficulties, will increase your starting cash balance. Okay. Interesting. That's cool how it's customizable. What do these dots mean? Is this like the objectives? Is there gonna be like bronze, silver, gold, and platinum to add on to like Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 that initially just had like the bronze, silver, and gold? And I'm fairly certain that's the way that was in Planet Coaster, like, original as well, where there was, like, 3 sets of objectives. Is it 4 now? Can you, will it show that you beat on, like, higher difficulties? Also, at the top right here, we have career research. Oh. So I guess you get these points as you play, and you unlock different things? So there's skill trees, essentially, in this game. Induction to the Coaster Cult, that's right. Sure, I'm playing hard. I guess. Sure, let's give it a go. Let's go ahead and play. I don't know. Oh, look, I'm doing a bit of a jig there. So just making sure this isn't eating up too much of my CPU. It's only at 25% right now. Oh, 33%. Ooh, look how bootyful this is.
I'm glad you could make it.
This gives me the vibes of the beginning of Planet Zoo.
The CEO of Coaster Coast.
Coaster Coast.
Oswald, I didn't realize we had.
And this is also how it worked in Planet Coaster 1
Terribly sorry.
Ghostbusters.
It didn't come up on my schedule.
Not to worry, Eugene. This
All the
is
sniffles.
person I was telling you about. You're looking at the successor of Coaster Coast. Well, providing everything goes smoothly, of course.
So it's gonna
I can't
be
just hand them the
like
keys
Planet
to the
Zoo
kingdom,
tutorials.
Can I, eh?
Rather than just hop in and figure it
I
out.
apologize. I've just checked my roster and.
Oh, that's
there you
cool.
are,
Look at that.
right between King Coaster and Queen Splash. Not
And
quite
Queen
sure how I
Splash.
managed to royally mess that up, but never mind. You're accounted for now.
That's kind of cool.
Well, with that sorted,
I will admit.
I think it's about time Eugene, our brilliant ride engineer, and I showed you the ropes. Consider this your official induction.
Okay. Keys to the coaster. There's a great big planet of potential parks out there, but you'll need to go through Coaster Coast induction first. Please keep your... I already read that.
Before we get started, we have a checklist of objectives from HR that we
I
need
hate
to go
HR.
through. I know. But it's been company policy ever since one of our...
probably can.
employees
It says
didn't know
tab
how to
skip.
move around.
But, like,
We left them
kind of
to it,
want to see how
only
it
to
plays
find them
out.
in the same spot 3 days later. Oh, that won't be you though. Let's try moving the camera around the park now.
Can I use WASD? Yep, sure can. Hold move. And then, yeah, the middle mount. What? Oh, it didn't work initially. Like, I have to try so many times to rotate the camera around. Whoa. My, like, middle mouse button is not actually working all that well. So I'm gonna move my phone to the side a little bit, then I can move my keyboard over. Move the remote to the TV that I read the chat off of forward. Then I have, like, more mousepad space. Whoa, I need to, like, hold my middle mouse button for a while before it registers. The rotating the camera around is not working. Yeah, so there's, like, zoom. Okay, there's the middle mouse rotation. But, like, I can tell you I'm clicking now. I'm still holding it. I have not released it. Wait till you see how much of this is the exact same as the previous game. Yeah. Zoom the camera.
I've got something that I think you'll enjoy. It's
Well-
time to build your first ride.
Hold on.
I'll hand you over to Eugene. He won ride
Do I still
engineering
have a
in
browser
2016,
source for
so you're in
my
good
DVD
hands.
days?
I took the liberty of getting a ride
showing my
ready
mouse
for you
inputs.
to build. All you need to do is find a
No, it would have
place
been
to
like a
put it.
window capture. What was the name of the software that I used back in my DVD days to show my mouse inputs and stuff? Software to show mouse inputs on OBS. If I look that up, maybe it'll tell it to me. Input overlay. I don't know if I have anything. No. Visually capture the mouse click input. Because I know I have a software somewhere on my computer, but I don't remember what it's called. People are saying input overlay plugin for OBS. Free display. Oh, no board. That's what it was called. No board. What? My computer isn't finding it. I know that I have no board on my computer from like the days that I streamed DBD though. I was going to try and show like when I was holding the middle mouse click, but whatever. I guess it's not super important. You just take my word for it. I'm holding middle mouse now. And I'm continuing to hold it and move my mouse around. And it's working like part of I'm still continuing to hold it. I didn't think that the game would be broken immediately on playing it, but like I could try different mouse. I wonder if I can UI looks a little bit different. The text feels a little bit out of place compared to like the buttons. Let's select radial menu select. Can I go into settings and like is there a control settings? Because if I could reassign the rotating to right click, because I can just use WASD to move the camera around. I don't need to hold right click to do that. So if I could reassign that, that'd be great. I don't need to play with a controller. Yeah, that sounds like Roller Coaster Tycoon World in a nutshell there. Can I not change my controls? Screen setup. Audio settings, controller settings, mouse and keyboard settings. Oh, change. Mouse controls. Move cursor. Camera pan. Camera tilt, rotate. I want to change this one. How do I change it? It won't let me change it. What? Change. It's not one that it lets me change. That one is set in stone forever. The other ones have a change button by them if it lets you change them. This is not changeable. So this whole middle mouse button just not working is just... Like, I'm continuing to hold it. I am still holding middle mouse button right now. You could see me holding middle mouse button, but like... Oh, well, I don't know where my cursor went now. I don't even know. Is there a different way that I can rotate? Something maybe? Rotate. 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 Please, rotate. I'm trying so hard to rotate this to the left, and I cannot for the life of me. I can use Q and E, it looks like still from Planet Coaster 1, but if I want to pan like that... Is there a different way to pan? Oh, God. Let's see here. Camera? Pan camera forwards, backwards, left, right, WASD. Yeah, I see the YouTube side is definitely buffering a decent bit here. No, optimal mapping in embossing say is what this meant to say. Pan camera up, free look only. Q and E, yeah. Rotate camera left and right. Wait, free look only. What does this mean? Pan camera up, free look only. What does that mean? And they're both assigned to Q and E. What if I, game speed 1. I was gonna set to like 2 and 3. Or 1 and 3. Game speed 2. What can I assign it on here? Toggle free look camera on and off. T. Alright, so what's T? What does that mean? Here, let's just set it to a place that I'm alright with. And then just not try to, like, pan down for the next little while. Is what I'll try to do. Like, maybe a little bit up like this. And then I can just use, like, WASD and Q and E as I want. Is kind of what I'm thinking here. Alright, so that'd probably be flat rides. What? What? It's saying to go to flat rides. But all. And there's no items. Oh, create custom? What? Why would it not be here? What? Why would there not be... Okay, well, whatever. I mean, can I still use Z? I can still use Z to rotate. So let's, like, do this, I guess.
Splendid. Our
Okay.
guests will need a way to access the ride. So let's add an entrance gate. You will need to connect a queue path to the ride entrance. Without one,
Queues.
guests will not be able to access the ride.
Oh, interesting.
We obviously won't need queues for guests leaving the ride. Could you imagine? So you'll need to make sure you're connecting a standard park pass
what have I done?
to the exit gate.
Can I undo? I can undo. Okay, so like that. And then like standard path. And something like that. It still wants me to use the standard path.
And that's it. That's all the steps.
Open up. Time to ride. Open your first flat ride in any park.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling so far.
We control how much we charge, though. So let's encourage guests to ride our latest attraction by setting the ticket price to bargain.
Oh, there's like presets. Okay, so finances, custom, bargain. Bargain is free?
Always increase the price later. As I like to say, when you achieve
How do I make money then?
Charge premium for prosperity. But one step at a time, eh? For now,
Yeah, why would we want them to
well
leave?
done. And a shiny medal earned. That's your first ride built. And I'm sure it'll be the first of many.
Keys to the coaster, bronze objectives complete. Yeah, probably is bronze, silver, gold, platinum.
The addition of a new ride will have given a slight boost to our park rating.
Okay. Why would it not be here? Why do you have to go to create custom and then... Maybe it will appear here later or something? Like that menu still looks like what I'd be used to here. Like maybe it's just for the sake of tutorial park. Is maybe what it is. Park management, park options. This is gonna take a decent bit of time to learn, like this new set of UI here.
Multiple different factors contribute to this rating. So, you'll want to pay attention to the park rating overview. The better the rating, the more guests will visit.
While driving the guest count up is good, we need to...
But yeah, and Anma coming out of nowhere with a 72-month resub. Ride on the magic balloons, is that a ride? I appreciate the 72-month resub, Anma. That is so many years of being subbed to the channel. My goodness gracious. Welcome on back to Team Harmonic. Enjoy another month of the emotes and the sub badge and all that fun stuff. I hope you enjoy keeping your record for like the most months subbed here.
Oh boy, Planet Coaster. I want to ride on the magic balloons.
Let's start by quenching any thirst amongst our
How's it going
guests
today, Adwa?
with a new drink shop.
Yeah, facilities. Oh, and there's stuff here. Okay. Things are appearing. That's staff facilities, utilities, shops. Okay. Black Coaster Latte Love, Gulpy, Pipshot Juice? Yeah, Pipshot Juice, whatever that is. So delightful. Sure, how about Latte Love? Oh, yeah, I'll use Q and E. I think I'm used to, in the first game, using right-click and then having that rotate. Because, like, my memory is telling me that I can hold right-click and then rotate, but I'll get used to Q and E. Oh, quite the crowd. I have 1,000 guests in a park simultaneously. I just got a Steam achievement here. And hello, Carvia. And was such a cheater. Oh, you're unmodded. Probably because you timed yourself out the last time. Here, let's go ahead and fix that really quickly. Sure. Here. Latte Love. Latte Love. They'll open a drink shop. Yeah, open it up.
Brilliant.
Have 10 hired staff simultaneously in a park. I just got a Steam achievement.
After all that intake. Why not build a toilet nearby? We wouldn't want our guests walking around with crossed legs now, would we? That isn't good for anyone's posture.
So that counts as like services, it looks like. Yeah, and then I have space for a food place in the middle there. Alright, so now I need to... Oh, did it automatically open? Oh, it did automatically open, okay.
Get tired pretty quickly, and their energy will drop if they don't have a place to sit.
Yeah, just like every other RCT game, it's in scenery for some reason. I feel like it should be in a different menu than scenery, but what do I know?
Stations. They're even wireless.
Laconian recharging stations, create custom. Benches, yes. Just here. Place 3 benches. Here. That's a scenery thing, so may as well put that there. Put some right directly next to the washroom, whatever.
Work. The guests will be a lot happier now. However, it does come at a price.
What's standard here?
Drink in the park also means more waste.
Exactly. So it's important we have enough bins for people to properly dispose of their waste.
Okay. Right here, right in the middle of the path, that's funny.
That'll keep the park looking cleaner.
But yeah, speaking of the what's the plans for turning this park into a death trap? I don't know, I haven't decided yet.
Some scenery around the ride you built. That way, guests can enjoy the view while they queue.
Place 3 scenery blueprints. Okay. Scenery. Okay, oh yeah, there's so much money here. The hard difficulty probably wouldn't affect anything here. Well, that's not gonna work for the... I keep on pressing right click to rotate there. Sure, something like that. Wow. And then something like this. Wow. And then I don't know. Am I getting emails? Yep, but not important ones. That is exactly what a cheater would say, isn't it? How do I... Oh, I'm thinking of holding left click and right click to rotate the camera around, is what I would usually do. Like, it's been a while since playing Planet Coaster. It just suddenly came to me that I could press that. Like, just out of muscle memory of like, hey, I'm placing scenery, I'm trying to find a place to put it. So, like, I'm sure there'll be lots of things like that start coming back to me.
That's everything checked off.
Yeah, so I can rotate the camera like that. So, like, why would I ever use the middle mouse button then? The most popular attraction forward, guests in park, that.
Wow.
So middle mouse button might not work, but I can just double click left and right there. It'd be nice if the game told me that before. Because if I hadn't played Planet Coaster 1, I would have had no idea. Thank goodness for muscle memory. Surprised I didn't realize that earlier. Yeah, both cheaters. Gonna have to rematch in Mario Party. When are we gonna have our Mario Party rematch, huh? This is new. It's like the generator info panel.
See, the generator is powering a network that covers the
What's going on
area
there?
filled with rides and facilities. Let's expand that network to cover an open area of the park. To do that, place and connect the additional power facility to the grid.
Okay. Yeah, this is new. New distributor. So place it here. Oh, and connect it to the grid at that node?
Nicely done.
Okay,
It's all
yeah, this is gonna
running
be something new to
very
learn.
Smoothly indeed. But to keep the generators maintained and working, you must hire mechanics. Without them, the generators will start gaining a
The thumping I'm
condition
hearing coming from in the
which
house
will
or in the game.
decrease the power
I know that there's
output.
basement renovations going on.
Oh, it seems we don't actually have any mechanics hired. Well, that won't do. Let's hire a few straight away. It may seem excessive, but they're essential when it comes to the maintenance of rides and facilities.
Okay. Staff, mechanic, boop. And then another one, boop. I couldn't quite do it rapid fire.
Uh-oh, I must have jinxed it. We've had a ride.
The
break
main thing
down.
is water
Good
parks.
job we have those
The fact that they
mechanics
basically
going
included like
back
the
to
soaked
help.
expansion of RCT3.
available
So it's
mechanic
like not
will
only are you
automatically
making
be
amusement parks, but you're
assigned
making
fixed
water
broken
parks and
ride.
putting them together.
However, if one is not
Along with like
available,
new
you
things
will
over
have
the
to
first
select
game,
the
like the
whole
power here, I
mechanic
guess.
button
I don't know.
to
I watched like the
reassign
reveal
someone to
trailer
the
of this
job.
game and then didn't really
Careful,
follow
though,
any of the
as
coverage past that
reassigning a
point.
staff member might mean you no longer
So I
have
don't know what
coverage
other small
elsewhere.
things are new. I'll find out as I continue to play.
Hiring staff is just the beginning.
But the
You
main
also need to
selling
pay
point of this
attention to
game
staff
is water
morale.
parks.
If it gets too low, staff will start to quit their jobs.
Music's pretty nice here so far. I can't wait for the OST of this game to get uploaded on YouTube. I'll totally use it in my Minecraft series once that resumes. Like Planet Zoo basically became like so much of the soundtrack of my Minecraft series because it's so good.
You should place a staff building. Admittedly,
Okay.
they're not the most glamorous of buildings. So, I'd advise you to place your staff building away from the guest areas, wherever possible. After all, we don't want to bring down that scenery rating that you worked so hard to build up.
Hold on. I want to see here. Settings. Audio. If these all started at like 80 or something like that, I would have turned up soundtrack to like be even higher. Is what I would have done. Alright, plays one staff building, just so it's clearly louder than the other things. I mean, I could just turn down the other things, turn up the overall volume on my computer. Maybe I'll do that later, because I might want to listen to the soundtrack a little bit more clearly.
Wait. Now the park staff have somewhere to go on their breaks and enjoy some peace and quiet.
Yeah, it is kind of right next to them.
Just
Like, it's a little bit
our
away from the path, at least.
guests Don't go waltzing on in there for the free coffee, claiming to be lost. The best way to avoid this is by connecting an exclusive staff-only path to the building.
Oh, there's staff-only
Guests
paths.
won't dare step foot
So I guess it's
on
not like
tiles.
the original 3 Roller Coaster Tycoon games where you just make a sign that says, like, no entry or staff only or whatever the heck. Staff paths. Interesting. Sure, this thing, I guess. How do people know that it's staff only?
We'll need to build a mechanic workshop. Here, mechanics will generate research points that are used to unlock new items for your park.
I think it works something like that in Planet Zoo, right? So they're incorporating things from Planet Zoo into this game. Planet Coaster Workshop. Okay. So then paths, and then staff paths. Why is it telling me to exit out? I need to build a path, darn you. There, I did it. Whoops. Mechanic Workshop open. There, done.
Let's leave the mechanic to it for now. We'll
Yeah,
revisit this
we don't want
soon.
that.
Oh, what an
Admiring
exquisite
sigh.
sight. I think I need a moment.
Oh,
Take all the moments you
gets
need,
them
Eugene
every
Newton.
time.
Keys to the coaster, gold objectives complete. Okay.
Ah, just in time. Our mechanic has earned enough research points to unlock something exciting. Let's take a look at the research tree and aim to unlock the coaster pack. It'll bring a tear
Oh,
to you.
I only just now noticed the YouTube chat. I keep on forgetting I have to look at that now. But what if we did allow people in there? God, this clone of me is too soft. Research chain lift coasters. Okay. So, I guess I'll have, like, skill trees for each park. Then what's the research tree that I have, like, outside of the scenario, then? Is it universal, then, in that case? It'd probably be pretty silly if it was universal, because then you could just, like, set up a park specifically for grinding it out. So I assume it's, like, per each thing. But that's interesting that, like, this is the way that research works now. So research in Planet Coaster 1 worked similarly to how in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. And, well, in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 to 3. Similarly, but different. In Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 to 3, you would just choose the area that you want to be researched, and then, like, funding goes into it automatically, and then, like, the thing gets researched. In Planet Coaster, you would choose, like, hey, I want to start putting funding into, like, this specific item, and it says what I'm gonna get. And once that bar is full, then it's research, and you can make the bar go faster by putting more money into it, have it go slower by putting less money into it over time. But in this one, it looks like it's a skill tree, where you have to unlock nodes in a certain order, and you build up, like, the research points through building those facilities to start farming up those points. That's interesting. I kind of like that.
Oswald, is that the one I was designing?
Yeah, I also forget my sniffles.
The
It's
very
one of those
same,
days.
lad. I was just
Like, I've
going
not
to make a
streamed
start
since
on
this
it.
past
But
weekend.
I tell you what, why don't you
I did the
walk up
24-hour
and
cherry
refresh
stream
me?
11, which is
It
the
would be
closest I
my
feel like I've come to
pleasure.
failing a 24-hour
Now,
cherry
this is
stream.
just
Like, it
a
was
little
really hard on me.
something I made earlier.
I'm feeling a lot better now, but...
First things first, you'll need to select
Yeah.
the blueprint.
Select a coaster blueprint. Okay, so this,
Good.
apparently...
And place the coaster down wherever there is enough space.
Oh. Look, and this design comes with, like, cues. Minder? Is that what that says? Minder, the new dating app.
One important note here is that, unlike flat rides, coasters need to pass a safety test before they
Okay.
get opened. Now's as good.
There, I'm
While
doing the
we wait
thing.
for the test to finish,
There's
let's
bubbles.
take the opportunity
And a
to
wacky,
add some
wavy,
scenery
inflatable
around the coaster.
ribbon. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to exit out. Alright, scenery blueprints. Check this out. I thought it would stay on it. Look, isn't it so beautiful?
Oh, and remember to open the ride like you did
That's a
earlier
good
on.
question. I'm not sure. What would it be? Open Minder. Okay, I'm sure it's like Minder, but like, okay. What? Oh yeah, testing incomplete. Wacky, wavy, and inflatable arm flailing tube man, but it's not a tube man. I want a refund immediately from this game. Alright, so once the testing is complete. I also wonder who did the music for this game. Would it be J.J. Ibsen again? Because I know that the original game was done by J.J. Ibsen and... Oh, why am I forgetting his name right now? I should know it. And then Planet Zoo, I think, was done, like, just by J.J. Ibsen. I think, so. Open your first coaster in any park, I just got a Steam achievement. So maybe it would just be him at this point? Jim Guthrie, or Guthrie, or whatever the heck I think it was. And J.J. Ibsen was for Planet Coaster 1.
We put together an advertisement to mark the occasion.
Advertisement?
Head to the advertising tab in the park management menu, and let's show the world what the park has to offer. There are
Okay.
different audiences to cater for, however. So it's worth
Because the music's really good so
considering
far,
which advertisement
even though it's
will
kinda hard
bring
to
the
hear.
most guests to your park.
Yeah, and the same kind of lyric stuff that was going on with Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo. An advertising campaign for coaster lovers. So it's a... Oh, I thought that the name of the coaster, like a different name of the coaster was Coaster Lovers, and I was like, wait, it really is like a dating app then, but no, it's just to advertise, like, Minder to coaster lovers here, sure. Slash the park in general, based off like that coaster.
While we wait for our campaign to start bringing in more guests, why don't you try out the ride camera and experience all the exhilaration the coaster will have to offer firsthand?
Okay. Camera. Oh. The Gorgon has an expired service badge and its condition is degrading. Did I click on the right coaster? Yeah, that is this one. There, did I do it? Am I waiting for something? Build a 3-star park. I just got a
How
Steam
was
achievement.
that?
Oh.
Enough for the time being? Thank you again.
Yeah,
Coaster Coast is going to be
there's definitely some
the
ways
best
that
of
seem like they
hands,
could be
I can
downgrades
tell.
from the original.
You're not.
Hopefully that turns
I'm
around
not
slash
going
gets fixed.
anywhere just yet, Eugene. Don't panic. We're just getting started, dipping our toes in the... Actually, hold that thought. I've got just the job lined up for you. I'll
Wants
send
me
you
to
the
hit the
details.
thing here.
See you soon.
You. Wow. Yeah, so there are platinum objectives. There, I did it. I guess I click on next scenario. Yeah, I'm sure that you can make custom coaster in this. I'm sure that they wouldn't take that out. Most likely here.